Hello everybody. How are you all? Please let in the comments below from where are you from? From which part of the world are you watching this video? Because the video today is about regions, is about countries in our beautiful world. Okay? But what is it about? Imagine that you have your data table and one of the column is about the countries, about the regions in the world that you have a failure, or the regions in the world where your clients are working, the regions that you are sending your products and you have some continuous data to analyze it, and how can we use this information in our favor, right? So Graph Builder is the guy. So the video that we recorded about Graph Builder, if you pay attention, you can see here a map shape little square in this part of the zones, in this zone, okay? So watch this. If you have a column that is about countries, you can just drag this into the zones and jump. We will understand that you are talking about countries. So this country is put here in this map shape region. So now every single country that you have written in your data table is here. For example, you don't have many of the countries in Africa continent, so they don't appear here. Okay, so how can we put all the countries that we are not talking about? You can just select this show missing shapes. So now we have every single country in the world here, but we don't have the data yet. But we have this time to failure column or cost column. Let's talk about cost. So I just drop and drag here the middle of this graph, and now I have a scale. The scale is here from 0 to $700. They are the costs that we have about these failures. So which country we have the biggest mean about our failure? This Canada, because this is the red one, the most red, let's say. So if we want to change to sum, let's summarize and let's sum all the values that we spent in each country in our table, and let's see what is the country, or which is the country that we had the most the biggest cost. It's here, it's Iran. Okay, so you can change this, you can change the gradient, you can just select other colors, a sequential color, for example, from yellow to red. So now I have Iran here, I have some place, for example, Argentina, United States, you have Australia as well, South Africa as well. Here you have Laos. They are the countries that you spent more money in your failure. Okay, so some people like to change this. For example, right click here, graph background map, so you can change the background for example, simple earth. You have other options. I won't open every single one, but for example, simple earth, you can select this simple words and you can have all the word map here with the colors, where is water, where is mainlands. So this is pretty nice. You can change, for example, the pattern. You can put something like this, for example, and you decide what is better for you. And the second part of this video is if I want to have an analysis about Brazil, I would like to have a graph, a map shape about Brazil. Jump has in your background map list some regions in the world that is already installed in the software, and you can just select here and change the graph. But you don't have Brazil, for example. So I downloaded the map shape about Brazil and install in Jump. I set up this in my Jump, and now I can perform some analysis exclusively about Brazil. So if you want to do this as well, please subscribe in our channel, let your comment and say to me, ask me, Mateus, how did you do to add Brazilian map in your Jump? Okay, you don't need to have the Jump Pro to perform this. Okay, so it's pretty simple, and if you want I can record a new video just to talk about it. Okay, so now I have here only all the data from that table, but now only about Brazil. I have the Brazilian states here as well. I have the time to failure and the cost for each region of Brazil. And now I can run a graph builder and I can put the states of Brazil here. And now I have a Brazilian map. So show missing shapes, and now I have a Brazilian map. It's pretty nice, because the moment that you see a graph from the region that you live is very nice. Imagine that my company is a Brazilian company, and I could have a graph here to the my growth, all the expenditures, all the cells that I have here in my counter. So let's talk about time to failure. Time to failure. Where are the place in Brazil that I have the biggest, the largest time to have until the failure? So we have in Mato Grosso. Okay, so we could change this for costs. Let's change for cost here. So in the average, Bahia is the place that we have the biggest mean. So we can change this from mean to sum. So in São Paulo is the place that we have the biggest sum of the costs to failure. Okay, the costs of the failures. So this is pretty nice. I can change the graph, the background map as well, simple word. And now I have all the map here, and it's pretty nice. So I hope I could help you again. If you have any doubt, please let in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.